have two options: either burn in the fire, either become the fire. The choice is yours. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. You want to realize that if you're attached to certain individuals that don't serve your life anymore, this is already a sign that something is going on wrong for you, and you have to realize that if you want to shift, you have to eliminate the negative energy and the old people that are into your life right now. Because the universe is about like different leverages where we choose either to shift up or remain the same. So we want to change. We don't want to stay the same. We want to be somebody better. We want to evolve, and we want to get to a level where nobody can reach us, the 1% that the world is. And it's not about financial freedom. I'm talking about internal gratitude, internal comfort, because a lot of people live in a rich, environments, but however, they are not happy internally. That's why I'm here for, because I recently realized that I wasn't happy with myself. 2 months ago, I wasn't happy with myself. I was hanging out with people that I hated, that I literally couldn't stand. But I was still doing it because I was feeling lonely, and because I didn't have time to sit down and explore what I actually love doing and what I actually am inside. And this is such an interesting thing, because sometimes human beings, they don't realize that we have choices, we have priorities we can put into our lives, and we have our mind, which decides everything we do. If we don't control our mind, we're not gonna get anywhere. I'm telling you, you have to control your emotions, and you have to control who you attach to, and you have to control who you detach from. Because honestly, a lot of people, they live in an environment where they cannot detach. And I'm going to explain you in simple ways how detachment works. See, when you meet a person, you give her or him a certain value, and you feel like this person is, this thing into your life. This person is this importance into your life, but in the reality, this person is nothing. This person might be even garbage for other people, but for you, because you put the value that you give this person on this person, so for you now this person is something else, right? So if you want to understand how detachment works, you still need to process the fact that before you met this person, you never thought about loving him or caring about him or her, whatever, whoever it is, your friend, your partner. It could be anybody, even a family member. Because me personally, I was living in an environment for many and multiple years where I couldn't develop myself, where I was stuck in a mindset where I couldn't feel what I want to do in life and who I actually am. Because there is a lot of situations where we actually don't know how to attribute values into our life. We think that because those people are into our lives, we should just be surrounded by them. But sometimes you want to sit down alone and be alone, because for the sake of God, you just want to be with yourself. You just want to understand and realize, what did I come in this world for? What am I doing into here? What are my values? Know your value. The universe has its own timings. I'm going to explain this to you in order for you to understand with an example. When you live in a constant state of depression, of unhappiness, of whatever, you don't allow positivity to enter your life. And this is something really wrong, because if you want to level up, if you want to get positive vibes, gratitude, whatever into your life, you should start cleaning your space. Imagine your house. Would you live in a house where it's all dirty, it's all, smelly, there is garbage all around? Of course not. And that's your life maybe right now. And I don't blame you, because I've been like this too. I come from this too, to understand how people would feel in that level, to level up to a level where you feel confident and grateful for your life. And what I would recommend to each one of you to do is to start cleansing your space, to start seeing things that don't excite you, things that don't make you happy, things that aren't for you, to, you know, be actually yourself, because everybody is a different human being. Everybody has a different vision, and you don't need to blame other people to, you know, be negative towards you or to judge you. Judgment isn't a thing that you should allow into your life, because everybody of us is different. And if a person sees you wrong, don't ever change for that person. I'm telling you, don't ever do that. I had people judge me, I had people call me anything in the world, but I never changed. And my response was always, I'm not gonna change. I'm not gonna change. I don't care what you think about me. I'm not gonna change. You won't reach my level anyways, because I'm different from you. And it's not because I'm cooler. This is not that. But you should put this into your mind. You know, when you feel that you are strong and powerful, things will start coming back to you. Your power will find you, because the universe has your gift ready for you, waiting somewhere there, hidden, that you can't see. And as soon as you're gonna start working onto yourself, you will receive that gift. And trust me, it will happen. Manifestation works only if you work on yourself. It's not because you sit down and you write your desires, everything will come to you. No. It doesn't work like this. You think the car I got right now, the place where I live right now alone, I didn't manifest it? Of course I did. This wasn't, you know, something unplanned, something random. This was all planned little by little as I wanted it. And I know more will come into my life because I believe it. And this is thanks to being grateful. This is thanks to cleaning your space. This is thanks to allowing God to take what I don't want and receive what I want. But at the same time, what I thought I wanted 2 months ago, nowadays, I know for a fact that God did the right thing. And you should trust God in its own timings, because He knows what He's doing to you. He knows what He's doing for your own benefit. He will take everything away from you for you to think that you're losing in life, for you to reach a level where you can even think of killing yourself. Personally, I remember myself when I wanted to end my life literally 3 months ago, before I started losing everything. And I already started like having problems, having like issues with people, with family, with everything in my life. I lost everything. I started like having financial issues even. And I thought this is the end. But you know what? When everything switched, when I found what I really wanted to do, that's when I realized that the universe did this on purpose. He just wanted me, or it just wanted me to lose everything to gain everything. And trust me, trust the timings of the universe, God, whoever you believe in. Because if you don't have a deeper level of belief, you will never move to a new level. You will always be stuck on the same level, judged by the same people, hanging around in the same circles, and be unhappy with yourself and then die. That's your life? No. We want to change that. And that's what I'm here for, because I want to teach people how to look at you in a different way. Why I don't allow people into my space? Because there is one reason to that. I honestly right now allow only my family to influence me, or, you know, to play with my emotions, because they are a very important part for me of my life. But either way, nobody else. Not friends. Not boyfriends, not guys, not girls, nobody random. If somebody stops me on the street and tells me what I'm doing wrong in life, I'm gonna be looking at him like, what do you want? Like, what is your problem? Do you have a problem? Because if you have a problem, we can discuss this, you know? I mean, there is a lot of situations in life that could happen for you to see if you actually want that. Because when you set a goal and you are reaching towards it, trust me, God will do everything to make you go towards the other side of the goal, so towards the failure, to see if you actually want that. You know, this gives me goosebumps even, because it's such a real thing that, you know, if you just think about it, God actually does this for a reason. For you to actually understand if you want this, or you just want to, you know, have fun, whatever. But what I want you to understand before starting your change, after you cleansed your space, after you understood who are the right people, who are the wrong people, is for you to seek for guidance from there. Because there is somebody there. We're not lonely here. We're not alone. Even if I live alone, I know I'm not alone. I know the universe is listening to me, God is watching me. Like, there's a lot of things that I feel they are here present into my life. And don't ever feel lonely, because when you feel lonely with yourself alone means you're unhappy with yourself. There's a lot of people who keep coming back to their exes. Why are you coming back to garbage? Why are you coming back to a person who did you wrong? This is something, okay, maybe you have a karmic lesson, but you know, karmic lessons are really important for us to grow, and I actually accept the fact that people should experience pain to grow. But the fact that you keep coming back multiple times after learning your lesson to your ex, why are you doing that? This is so crucial. I mean, if you think about it, you actually can do a lot with your life if you just want, if you just put and set this goal. Anything you could think of, it's possible. Sometimes in life you will have situations where you can't avoid certain individuals. You can't be away from them because they might be, you know, the wife of your father, or, you know, the girlfriend of your brother, whatever. But at the same time, you kind of need to understand that these are also your lessons, because sometimes we're put back into situations where, you know, we had to learn something that we hadn't in our past. Because for me, for example, I've seen a lot of deja vus or situations similar to what has happened to me in the past, and I have realized that, you know, this is actually something that I haven't yet mastered, because we master things in life. We don't learn, we master. If we want to achieve something really huge, we have to master. And especially emotion, feelings, brain, mind, soul, body, everything is connected. It's just up to you to switch this and, you know, start doing something that is better for you, and start doing something that is maybe, you know, more achievable for you. But if you actually sit there and just do nothing, of course you're not going to achieve anything. Watch people who sit down and do podcasts. That's what I watched when I started learning how should I influence myself to change, because it makes your mind shift. And sometimes those people be talking for hours, you know, and you don't have to listen to the whole thing actually, but I would recommend you to do so. You know why? Because sometimes maybe through their conversation there could come up things that could actually relate to you in a way that you would never expect. And you know, it's about your mind, it's about how big the vision is, it's about how you think you can achieve things. If you know that you can for a fact do this, you will achieve it. And trust me on that, you will. Because it's not about, you know, just this beliefs of others. It's about you and what you believe. Because people might think anything of you. People might think that you are just a failure. Let them think that. But you know what? I had a very, very funny moment when I was sitting at a table with some people, and one of them said that some old friends of mine were talking about me. And you know, that made me actually realize that I'm doing something great in life. Because if old friends talk good about you and say, especially this thing, I used to know her, this is because you're doing something great. And I know you want to do it. So please work on yourself. I'm telling you, this is so much easier after you've done it. You will look back into it and you will see how easy it is to start. Because great things could come along. Because when you do start, you will have all the opportunities flowing your way. Start from gratitude. Gratitude is something really important. Gratitude will make you see the world as it is. It will make you notice those little things in our life which we don't actually notice a lot. And you know, it will make you feel that you actually do this. Like, you actually can. You believe. And the belief is what makes people succeed. Because no matter what, there's a lot of people, a lot of celebrities you can read about, because nobody becomes famous in one day. Nobody becomes rich in one day. Nobody becomes, you know, wise in one day. So even me, I wasn't the same person a long time ago. So what I'm telling you to do is just to keep some time for yourself and learn about other people's paths, because this could give you some kind of ways, because sometimes people don't know where to start, how to do it. So we could take other people's lives examples in order to achieve ours. And I feel this could be actually a great start from some people who don't know how to do this, because they don't have actually the possibility to, or they don't know whom to call, whom to contact. And I'm telling you that I didn't know as well. I was stuck in a situation where I didn't know who actually to call, who actually to ask for advice when I was stuck in a situation. And the worst thing actually that I had was emotional damage. I had a really huge inner child problem, which I healed finally. And I honestly don't even realize how this happened, because nowadays still I think that when I started thinking about how should I heal this, because I had so many things I used not to talk about, I used to keep and press inside of me, and they were just sitting there, a lot of thoughts, a lot of feelings, emotions. And one day when I sat, it happened for a whole week. I kept crying. I just kept crying, and it kept coming out. And actually crying is something that cleanses you. This is another fact that would help you out, because it makes you reach a new level without putting too much effort into it. You just need to cry it out. As you break up with somebody, cry it out. As you detach from somebody, also cry it out. And don't see people as good because you have this good image of them. See what they did to you. Especially look at the negative things, especially if they've done something wrong to you. Just look at the negative things, and you will regret thinking back that I need to go back to this person, because I did that for so long. I kept seeing only the good parts of the people, and I kept not noticing the bad parts. And when I start looking at the negative sides, I realized that these people are actually not needed in my life. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I really appreciate making those videos for you. I'm grateful to be here sitting with a professional equipment that just came and make those wonderful teachings towards you, because I really want to help each one of you. And if you do have any questions, any moments that you would like me to answer or explain to you, don't bother yourself to leave a comment. I hope I will see you in the next one.